Good morning, everybody. It is our official day one here, full day in South Dakota. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see, Wall Drug behind us, we are here in Wall, South Dakota. And the reason you are here is this right here. This is actually a National Historic Landmark, Wall Drug. And when you are a tourist, there are some things you must do. And that's hit one of the biggest tourist traps in South Dakota. Wall Drug is the south of the border of South Dakota, and I can't wait to get inside.
Hey guys, need a stroller while you're here in the Orlando area on vacation? Stay tuned to the end of the video for a very special offer.
So the one really cool thing is starting at that buffalo there, all the way down this entire city block to the Houston's Wall Drug Store is all Wall Drug. It opened in 1931. Every single store, all these different stores, are all owned by the same family, and that's the family that opened it in 1931. So for 90 years, this family has been running this, which is amazing. That's really cool how they painted the post office bright blue. And that's like the real actual post office for the people who live here, mixed in with all the, what? Oh yeah, there's puppies in the car. Mixed in with all the touristy stores. And then there's also a Harvey shop here for the Badlands. So they're all just little kitschy gift shops basically, that have, oh, I like those Badlands shirts. I love these punny shirts. These are like my absolute kind of favorite shirts. It's all fun and games until someone loses a wiener. Now this reminds me of St. Augustine, doesn't it, Kay? It's really cool. This is all indoors, but they have all the storefronts are like building fronts. This is very cool. Oh wow, the stained glass window. I almost missed that. That is gorgeous. This is cool. They even have what's called the Traveler's Chapel, and it's dedicated to the priests and ministers who have served on the wall of the Badlands since 1909. And it's a little church. You can come in and pray if you need to. Anybody a fan of Tom Hanks's movie Big? They have a Zoltar.
I am Zoltar, the great gypsy, and I can see your fortune. Come see it too, no?
Well, that just worked out perfect. I didn't even ask it to do that. Wow, this place is a maze. It just keeps on going. So I can literally find Disney anywhere. They have the Black Panther. They have the Mandalorian. They have Eve. And they have Wall-E sculptures. They're so cute. I love that the whole way down they have like old-fashioned hitching posts too. Even though most people have horses. And the actual, yeah, the posts are the tree stumps and like totem poles. Very cool. It's a lot windy, so I hope you can hear me. I'll get the mic out after this. I don't have it with me, but we are now at the Minuteman Nike Missile National Historic Site. And this was one of the sites from the Cuban Missile Crisis where we were ready to launch if need be. And they actually have an inert missile, like one that they like decommissioned, still inside. So you can actually look down and see it. This is kind of wild how it's set up, because like each section is like hidden from the other. And this is literally all about the Cuban Missile Crisis. Okay, you gonna answer it? So this is the little guy. So I laugh how I have the old TV, and this kind of shows all the different news clips and stuff. And the duck and cover turtle, he was kind of how it geared towards kids to prep them for the war, basically. Yeah, and during the Cuban Missile Crisis. I actually got this pin, but this was actually painted on one of the doors inside one of the silos. Worldwide delivery in 30 minutes or less, or your next one is free. And that was what the IBM, what is it? ICBM? Something like that. The Minuteman. So if you take exit 131 towards off of 90 towards Badlands National Park, right when you get off is a Kanoko station. And this Kanoko station has a prairie dog town literally that you can walk up to. And I see a couple prairie dogs right over here. So I'm going to go over to the picnic benches and check them out. Oh my gosh, when I started walking over, the one did the little alarm squeak and then they ran. Oh, they're so cute. Oh wow, there's like prairie dog mounds everywhere. But I'm coming over here to the picnic benches. That's the bird squeaking, not the prairie dogs. So there's one prairie dog right there. There's two prairie dogs staring at me right there. Now, these are semi-domesticated. I guess tourists feed them. Don't feed them. Don't touch them. Definitely do not pet them. These carry the plague, like the actual bubonic plague, and it is transmissible to humans. So you definitely... Please play. Oh my gosh, my life is complete. Oh, I'm in heaven. And just so you know, right now I'm not zoomed out at all. So they're literally only like 100 feet from me, if that. But thankfully, they're just watching me and I'm keeping my distance and we're just chilling. This is so amazing. This is amazing. One thing you do have to pay attention is where you're stepping. I actually missed this, so I got really lucky when I was walking out. This is what the entrance to a prairie dog mound looks like, although it looks like somebody stepped on it and semi-collapsed it. But there are holes littered everywhere while you're walking, so you definitely want to pay attention. Like there's another one right there. I mean, they're like all the way up to the fence. So right now I'm standing right next to the van in the parking lot, and there's prairie dog right there. Like there's the buffalo I walked past, and there's a prairie dog. Oh, this is amazing. So actually there is the ranch store where they sell prairie dog food, and you are allowed to feed the prairie dogs, but you can't pet, touch, or hold them. You can only toss the food to them. Can't run or chase. You don't touch the burrows. Obviously watch where you're walking, and no pets allowed. There's one right in front of me. Hi, little buddy. You are so cute. I don't know how far I have to throw it. Oh, that bird stole it. What a butthead. These are fat. Oh, he knows. Look, they know. He was like, yes. This is everything. Kay's even out here doing it. Oh my gosh, look at him go. He broke it open and he's eating the peanut out of it. This is the greatest thing ever. Well, I'm not paying attention. Kay's stealing all the prairie dogs from me. I mean, these are literally 5 feet from us. Look at them chewing. They're so cute. Sorry, this whole Badlands video is just going to be prairie dogs. I hate to break it to you. There's so many. As soon as I pulled out the peanuts, they like came out of the woodwork and they all started running over. What? Well, plus they saw me feed the other one. Oop, I threw that one too far. And you got to pay attention because we were looking at those ones over there. Oh, two came up to you. And one ran like right up to her feet. I think it was going to like tap on her if she didn't look over and see it. And you got to watch because if you don't throw it far enough, the crow, the blackbirds will get them. That was funny. They both ran after it. Let's see if I can get it to that guy. He got it! He's having so much fun. Oh, he threw too fast. He started to run forward and he threw past him. Hey, little buddy. Sorry, we're out of food. But you're just adorable, so I had to film you again. I'm telling you, this Badlands video is just going to be prairie dogs. Like, forget the rocks. It's just going to be a video of prairie dogs.
Awesome.
And if you're unsure where to go, just look for the giant prairie dog statue. I love how I come to the car and I gotta lean on a prairie dog butt. Just look at that. Here we are at the entrance to Badlands National Park. Like the entrance is right there. But look at how gorgeous. I wish it wasn't so hazy. There's actually fires in California that are like making it look like this. But oh, it's still beautiful. Oh, I wish I was. No, it's all right. I got it. I'm just filming it. Look at that. Man, you come around the corner and it's just like, whoa. That is cool. I really wish it wasn't as hazy because the colors would just be spectacular.
Beware of rattlesnakes.
So the rattlesnakes are out, and they said they're very active right now because they're kind of coming out of hibernation and all. So listen for that rattle. As long as you stay on the boardwalk, you should be fine because they'll probably go right under it. But this is the very first stop, and this is really cool. This is once you go through the gate, but before the visitor center in the northeast entrance. This is so cool. It's like walking through giant sandcastles, but nature made these, not people. This is so cool. Oh, and the wind just died. Look at how beautiful. You can see just the different striations from the different years. That's amazing. And you actually, like, there's people out there, like, you're allowed to go wander out here. We're not doing that. We're up here, and we got to get all the way down there to get to the visitor center. This is wild. Oh, now that is a reveal. Look at that. Is absolutely amazing looking. Wow. That is gorgeous. This road's a little squirrely, man. Yeah. There's a lodge in here?
It says
Cool.
half mile.
Mm.
Bring your trailer in here.
Good, yeah, like we could do that with the trailer. Lee has a hard enough time driving it on a straight road. I hope it comes out, but look at the colors in that rock. Up the visitor center right here. Oh man, I wish the sun would hit it just right because it would really make the colors pop. So we are here at the Ben Rifle Visitor Center. Here's where we came in from. The Nike missile thing was here. Right around here is where we did the Prairie Dogs. And then this is where we just were, I think right here, the big Badlands overlook. We're here now. Now today we're going to do all of this. We're going to come down to Scenic. Then we're coming all the way down. I don't know if the White River's open yet. We got to ask. But then we're coming across here and then going back up this way to get to Keystone. So here in the visitor center, they have a really cool little museum that shows some of the ancient animals that lived here, and it breaks down like the different layers of rock and all the geology of the area. That is cool. That is a really, really, really cool formation. The way it has like the spikes on the top. Oh, it's so cool. So now we're at the next viewpoint, and this actually has what's called the Fossil Trail Boardwalk. But there's bird's nests, like mud bird nest, all over this building. That's really, really cool. They have older ones and newer ones. And one thing to note, like these off the boardwalk paths, you need a backcountry pass, so you have to sign in and sign out with the visitor center so that they know if you don't sign out that you're missing and they got to go look for you. Let me tell you, when people call it America the Beautiful, this is what they're talking about. I mean, look at this. It is absolutely stunning. And each different layer that you see is a different section of like time. So there is millions of years you're looking at right there. It's just breathtaking. I gotta say, I have vertigo, so I have to like squint my eyes and look at my feet when I'm walking through the narrow parts because it makes me dizzy if I don't. And if you do come through here, this is the White River Valley Overlook. now we are officially going off-road. I mean, it's still technically a road. It is gravel, so it's like maintained. But yeah, so now we're heading off into the grasslands, and there is a 14, oh, I don't know if you're going to be able to, I don't know if I'm going to be able to zoom in enough, but there's antelope. Oh, that's the sky. There's some little dots of antelope out there. And there is a 1,400 head count herd of bison somewhere in here. This road is very squirrely. Yeah.
And prairie dogs.
And one really cool thing is the bison love the prairie dog town, because the prairie dogs, the way they dig up the sand and all, they make a lot of nutrients, so there's much better grass. And there's bison! Those little black dots are bison!
Prairie dogs.
Oh, actually, if I just zoom in 3 times, you can kind of see them. It's not as close as you can see them in the last clip, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, wow. Oh, man, there's tons of them. All those little black dots out there are bison, as far as the eye can see. And this is also the prairie dog town, so all those white spots are prairie dogs holes. So it's going to be very bumpy because this road has a lot of corrugations, but there's all the wild bison. Oh, that's as close I think as we're probably going to get, but there's a bison right there. Ah! This is so cool. There's a bison right there. It's right there. It's so blurry. Don't pet the fluffy cows, but you can drive by slowly. So this is scenic South Dakota, and this is like a literal ghost town. This is crazy. It looks completely abandoned. Wow. That's crazy.
That's the post office.
So welcome to Keystone, South Dakota. We're here for like 6 or 7 nights, so we'll be doing a lot of exploring here. Really, really cool little town. Population is only 240, and we will actually be here over Memorial Day weekend, so it'll be interesting to see how busy this town gets, because we're literally 2 minutes from Mount Rushmore.
The adventure.
To the adventure. So here in Keystone, we are eating at Boss's Pizza and Chicken, and this place has some really unique stuff on the menu. Like they don't have like normal pasta. They have a Philly cheesesteak pasta. Me and Dad both got the stroganoff. They have a sweet Thai, a Diablo, which is obviously spicy, Creole, Southern barbecue, or Founding Father, which is close to, that's like a carbonara because it has the Canadian bacon in it. They also have like some sandwiches and a ton of specialty pizzas, like a ton of specialty pizzas. Kay is getting just a plain pizza, so I'll be able to try it and see how it is. But yeah, we'll probably definitely be back here again. So here's how's Kay's pizza. This is just a medium cheese pizza. How is it? She gave me a thumbs up. Me and Dad got the same. We got the stroganoff. This has like Philly cheesesteak meat in it, which is really cool looking. And there's some mushrooms hidden in there too. Cannot wait to try this. So we've had a little bit to eat. The pizza's okay. Nothing to write home about. It's good. It's like edible.
How are you doing? Good over here.
Very good, thank you. The pasta, however, is delicious. This is so good. It's such a good Alfredo sauce. And I'm very picky about my Alfredo sauces. So, we accidentally came to Mount Rushmore. We were just gonna drive by, pull in, turn around and exit, but you can't. You have to like go in and get a ticket to pay. So we figured we might as well check it out while we're here. So this is just a quick little teaser of Mount Rushmore. We will be back tomorrow to do like the full walking tour and all that stuff. But I'll give you a quick little sneak peek. So excuse my heavy breathing. We're like over 4,000 feet in altitude and I did not drink enough water. I'm very winded today. And I've been walking uphill. So this is a really cool reveal. We come out into the Avenue of Flags, and each pillar has 3 different states. So all 50 states are represented here. And as you bounce back and forth, they're in alphabetical order. So there's Florida right there. And there's the Jersey flag, but it is very faded. It should be yellow. But it also, under each pole, it says the 3 states. So it's New Jersey, New Hampshire, and Nevada. It tells you what year they joined the Union and the number of 1 to 50 that they joined. So that's interesting. So they have our territories too, not just our states. Because like this is the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands. And that is a really cool flag. In case you weren't sure where you are, I love that it literally just puts it on the floor. And this is the Grandview Terrace. And there she is, or there they are. That's cool. They have an amphitheater where they do productions and stuff right underneath. I don't know. I expected it to be bigger, I think. I feel like, I don't know, I was a little let down when I saw it. I mean, it is cool. It's an unbelievable feat that they were able to do this. But I don't know, I kind of thought there would be, like, I expected it to be like the whole side of the mountain, except for just like a corner. So these mountains are all granite mountains. So very different than most of the other mountains we've been to. It's like Oregon has a lot of the volcanic rock. This is all granite. And look, you can even see the whole layer of quartz. That's really cool. There's deer. I'm guessing they're whitetail. Look at them. Ah. So we are staying at the Rushmore Express Inn and Suites. I think I said that right. I gotta double check the name. If I typed it, if I said it wrong, I'll put it in the thingy right here. But we actually booked a 2-queen suite. And the first room that they assigned us, the air conditioning was broken. And I can't be in a hot room, I'll die. So they were actually nice enough to upgrade us. And so not only did they fix it, but they gave us this amazing room. I think this is like their presidential suite. And Kay has pretty much this whole area to herself once we go to bed. Because she has a sofa bed there. I have a whole desk set up with like my computer in case I gotta do any stroller stuff. We have an entire like dining room table. Little kitchenette. Ignore the Pop-Tarts, that's Kay's breakfast for the next couple days. Excuse me. Then we have like an entire hallway before we get to where me and Dad are sleeping. We have gorgeous marble countertops. And this tile is really, really cool. This right here is like scored. So it's a built-in non-slip floor, which is very cool. Comes with just like little cosmetic stuff. I guess this is an ADA. I don't know if this is an ADA room or if they all have this, but it does have the handrail for the toilet. Nice. It has a very, ooh, that's a really deep tub. I might take a bath. Why is there timers? I'll play with, oh, that must be, there's a heat lamp. Oh, that's cool. Because it gets very cold here in the winter. And then we make an actual right turn. We have a little closet with a couple dresser drawers. Then we come over to where me and Dad are sleeping. I will take the bed next to the air conditioner. We have our own TV here. And then we have one big drawer and then a bunch of big drawers. There's a nice chair there. There's a little like stool here where you can sit and put your shoes on or set your luggage. And we have kind of a cool view. It's getting dark out now, but it's hard to see. Let's see. There you go. So there is a granite rock wall right behind the hotel. And if you can see the chain link, that's because little pieces do still fall, and it's so they don't like hit the hotel itself. But I love it. I love that it's kind of like a throwback style to this, almost like 1970s style hotel suite. I love this. It's like a little kitschy, but I just absolutely love it. And the carpets are actually really nice. The hotel is older and it is very clean. Like these are some of the cleanest floors. There's no visible staining. Quite impressed. And it's not applicable now because it's the summer, but if you're here in the winter, it has an actual working fireplace. We will not be touching that, but it has one. And one really cool thing that I've never seen in a hotel room before. If you need housekeeping to come, you can push this button and that lets you know that you want housekeeping, or you can push this and it's the do not disturb. So it alerts the staff that we're in here and we don't want them to come in for like housekeeping and stuff. So this is really cool. So you see where it says do not disturb. If we had requested housekeeping, the bell would be lit up. So that's really cool. So you don't have to worry about the paper sign. If you like these videos, please click that subscribe button, tap the like, and ring that notification bell so you always know when a new video is headed your way. Thank you so much for watching, and now we're on to the next adventure. Bye guys!
Today's video brought to you by Orlando for Families. For amazing prices and even better customer service on all of your stroller rental needs for your Orlando vacation, visit them at the website listed below, www.orlandoforfamilies.com. Use the promo code OHANA to save 15% off of their already competitive prices.